Okay, so welcome back. Um, we're going to resume the Rescatux development, but what I have been doing right now is to, uh, you know, ask for. I've been. You take a look here, Rescatux. There's this new video from switches to Linux guy. Okay, and yeah. So I have commented on this video. So if you order the comments by time, I have made some comments on the different sections of the video. I've made different comments instead of a single big comment for this guy, so that he knows what I think of his video, different options and whatnot. So if you've got here the Grub comment, supergroup disk comment, Rescatux comment, and the website and info comment. So let's wrap up. You can go here to this switch to Linux, fixing Linux with Rescatux video, but this is the way we can wrap it up. That this was a straightforward usage of Rescatux and supergroup disk, and that the best thing that this streamer did was that he did not remove the parts where things didn't go so well. So that's even better, because you can improve. I can improve Rescatux and supergroup disk thanks to his advice, his experience. Thanks to his experience. So that's what I have done the last half an hour or so. That's why the stream was a bit, a bit, what's the name? A bit, it was not on time. Anyway, nobody was waiting for the stream, so no worries about it. So let me check real quick the audio and let's start. So what we did the last day was to we were working on Live ID. We started to work on Live ID, and I guess that we have here some notes on what we have to do. So we have to create a Docker file for the live boot package. Okay. Also, we also worked apparently in the Live ID part. I mean, in the live build part of Live ID. Okay, where we managed to do this branch here, and we end up with knowing that we had to write a Docker file for the live boot package. We also have to write the documentation on how to build this thing and integrate onto Rescatux. The Docker file thing should be the first one on the live boot thing. Yeah, this is the Rescatux documentation that needs to be updated and so on. Yeah, but before doing that, 2 viewers apparently. But before doing that, what we actually want to do is to fix Linux stuff, because we have had some feedback from Linux. So this is, let me update this. Let me check if we are logged in. We are logged in. So we have had some answers from Roland Clavas, or whatever the name it is. We have had some answers, okay? So, for examples, can you add to the comment, whatever? Can you do this and that? So this is the live build work. Okay, this is the live build repo. This is the live build work that we did for Linux. So actually it should be here. Here it is. So this is the Linux support that we need to improve. Okay, so this is aimed at Rescatux development, and we also have a branch for Linux support that we push onto Salsa. So this is what we need to be working on. So we need to take the latest master thing and then work from that, and then force push our branch and so on. So that's what we're going to do. Okay, let me try to work on that. Yeah. So we are going to pause the whatever it is. What's the thing? We're going to pause this thing. Paused. And this is the Linux. Maybe like here. So it's polish. Okay. So we're going to polish the Linux stuff. Okay. And that's what we're going to do today. So this is more a mask of stuff that we need to do, and this is the polish that we are going to do today, and hopefully we can do this right. So I guess that what we want to do is to fix the stuff in our current branch so that we can test it, and then we can fix it. I mean, so do we do changes? We do changes on the Linux branch for Salsa push, or in our current stuff on top of it, and then we rebase. That's more or less the two things that we can do. I mean, actually, the changes that they are asking for are not so different. So let's make a decision. I think I'm going to I think I'm going to work here, and then we will try to go back to whatever it is, because otherwise, yeah, I'm going to work from here. So let me copy this name here. I'm going to work on my actual system, and that's it. So this live build dev thing stuff, it's going to be something else. So if you take a look at the history we have here at Linux support, we have doc, bookworm, whatever. So this is dev 8. Okay, so let's copy dev 8. Now this is going to be dev 9, and we're going to work on Linux here, and it's going to be second change, third change, everything. Let me pop up the chat. So new Linux questions are welcome. Okay, so if you are watching this thing right now, you can do that. Okay, so let's have some music too. Okay, so I have some music in the background so that I'm not very bored. So I'm going to work on Linux, on all the stuff that he has told me, and then we will squash everything, and we will rebase everything, and we will see how we do all of this. Actually, I will have to rebase a lot of stuff now that I think about it, but you know, we want to do this, so no worries. So let's do it, okay? What the hell is this? Let's check the first comment from Roland Clavas. Could you add so this comment should be this should be done on the Linux staff. So let me open the Linux staff from here. So here we should have scripts built by chroot Linux. Here it is. So we can wait a moment. This was not done here. This was done somewhere else. Yeah, here we should see binary rootfs. Yeah, so binary rootfs, it's supposed to be working with this stuff. So it's Linux. It's setul. Don't remember very well how set files. Yeah, that's it. So what he wants me to do is just have this to do here. So let's, where's the other? Here it is, Linux. Yeah, so we have this thing here. So you know that since bookworm, this can be done. So we can we can save this as a commit. I mean, there's no need to check if this builds or not. This is going to build, and that's it. So we can add this thing. We can find out what was the add Linux support. So this is going to be number 2 for now. Even if it's confusing, this is going to be number 2. Okay, so let's go on and work with more stuff. And that, okay, so please don't enable Linux in failsafe mode. Okay. Okay then. Yeah. This has been resolved. Yeah, add comment, and this is resolved. Okay. This thread is resolved then. File save. Yeah, okay. Add comment now. Okay, so this is the to-do thing. So apparently you can use this thing instead of the OR construction, which is something that he has done. So yeah, let's do it. Let's do this, and this is permissive. So 800. This is probably. Wait a minute. Where the hell? Functions configuration. So functions configuration .sh. Where are you, my friend? Configuration.sh. Okay. So at about 800 whatever. So I'm a bit confused. Where the hell is this? Yeah. 834, and I'm not able to see it. Yeah, probably one of these are Linux, and let's see how Linux. Let's search for Linux real quick. And yeah, okay, so here it is. Actually, I have done more stuff than it might. Invalid. So here you can see how. Wait, is this thing mine too? No, it's not mine. But here you can see how. If enlist Linux bootloaders. Oh wait a minute. Bootloaders. Okay, let me see what the hell has he asked for. If Linux permissive enforced. I don't think this is right. If this first one is on the second ones. Oh yeah, if this first one is on the second ones, yeah, then that's right. Yeah, we can use what he has suggested us to use. So if Linux is, if this is permissive or enforced, then we are okay. So I guess it's much nicer to have this like this than. Actually, the difference is, are we supposed to be using not, oh look at that, live normal, auto enable disable. So you're not supposed to use double quotes for this. So I guess that's right. So let's not use double quotes the way he did it here. So we can remove this thing here and we are done. Okay. That's the fucking problem here. It's always saying that there are two concurrent viewers. But that's not right. Let me open this in a new what's the fucking name? New tab. Hopefully it will work a bit better than what we have right now. Pop up the chat, live chat, and that's it. Okay, two viewers. I don't know why it says that there are two viewers unless I have a viewer that doesn't say anything. that might happen anyways. Now we have 3 viewers. That's the fucking YouTube doesn't know what the people. So yeah, that makes sense. So I wonder if we do this in more places, the enlist thing, because it remembers me that we have something else regarding this permissive enforced. Okay, so if this is, I mean, we could actually say if this is not in list in this. No, but we don't have a list. Can we use in list when you don't have anything, or I don't know. I mean, if echo grab keyboard QS, okay, here you have, this is different than known. That's the same thing that I'm using down here for for something else. For the I need to bookmark this thing because otherwise I'm not sure what I'm doing here. You have, yeah, this one is like that, and this one, the one I want to bookmark. So yeah, it's exactly the same thing. So it's squash fs whatever. So I think we are fine with this. Let's see how this was done. Yeah, every one of this is done this way, and we have this one here. So you've got this thing too. So this is perfectly done. Okay, so we are fine with this. So we are fine. Nice. Okay, look at that. So, what's the fact? So this is already done. Okay. Why auto and disable? Do you foresee? So I foresee that in 5 years' time, Debian discovers the greatness of Linux being unuseful. It's for improvement for security, and first in 10 years' time, Debian Live CD must come with Linux turn on by default to match the default installation, which has Linux turn on. So auto then changes its meaning so that it's actually enforced. Yeah. What's the code stuff? Insert code. I mean the 5 or 10 years is something that I brought random, that I write as random values, but the idea is there. mean, maybe the default value. Auto gets a new meaning. I mean, the default value needs to be auto undisable. The full value. Right, the idea is auto auto would mean just let Debian decide for me. What's the best. But yeah, maybe what you say about setting disable as the default value is the way to go. Maybe what you say about setting disable as the default value is the way to go. And Debian can just live build maintainer can just change that setting in the future. Okay, let's see the preview here. Okay, so I foresee that in 5 years' time Debian discovers the Linux being a useful improvements of security, and thus in 10 years' time Debian Live CD must come with Linux turned on by default to match the default installation, which has Linux turned on. So auto then changes its meaning so that it's actually enforced. I mean, the 5 auto would mean just let them but yeah, what you say about is the way can just so that it's permissive, enforce, or whatever. Yeah, look at that. This needs to be code. I'll give it a go. I'll give it a go. Let's see how it turns out. Okay, so yeah. Yeah. Let's do this thing like this. But yeah, maybe what you said. Okay, so add comment now. Because auto is, let me auto detect what you have or not. Yeah, maybe the auto was trying to, yeah, maybe the auto was, if you have Linux installed, then this, you want the live CD as auto. Yeah, let's try to work on that. Permissive enforced. I want to check if there's anything regarding this permissive enforced. I mean, this case thing, do you think we could use, I mean, disable do not nothing? Yeah, you want to do this like this. yeah, that's what you want to do. You want to have disable here, and disable doesn't do anything. Yeah, okay. So let's try to work on this thing, on not having auto. Okay. First of all, let's try to check the original commit, and let's find everything that has anything to do with auto, and let's try to remove it. Yeah, okay, so maybe we can do this file by file, and that's it. The first file, it's configuration.sh. So let's see if we have it open somewhere. I think I have already opened it, but it's back to the left. So let's move this to the right so that it's easier to work with. So the commit related to this is here. So 406, at 406 line we should have wait, why is there this thing here? If case, this is the case one that we have just fixed, isn't it? It's the case regarding, this was a case before, isn't it? So or wasn't it a case? Wait a moment. Okay, there are several ones of this. This is the one that we have fixed. There's nothing to do here. There's something to do here. So this is 776 something. Maybe we can search for permissive and see how it looks like. Here it is. So auto is no longer here, so let's remove it, and yeah, and the other one should be up, up. So let me check real quick. So we have something else. So here's the auto here and the auto down here. There's nothing else about auto. So basically what you do here is you say, okay, this is disabled, there's no longer auto, and the default value for Linux, oh my god, the default value for Linux is disabled, and that's it. You know what I mean? So that's what you change here regarding this thing. So let's status, hit diff, hit diff, and you can see how we have this enlist thing, which I haven't done with a single commit. And we also have this auto stuff that has been removed. So yeah, I didn't make a commit of this anyway. So let's add this thing, and now we can have another commit for Linux. Okay, look at that. Yeah. What else are we supposed to be doing here? we are supposed to check all of the commits, all of the commit content. So this was the first file that we have checked all the auto stuff, the configurations.sh. The hell is this? Yeah. Yeah. So lbconfig .1 here. Let's work with that. We have only two sections that we have changed here, so let's go with it. So this is man pages somewhere, man pages and lbconfig, isn't it? So let's move this to the right and let's search for, I don't know, permissive thing. So this no longer has auto, so this should be like this. And yeah, permissive. And here's another auto that we're going to remove. So by default this is set to disabled, which means that it's disabled. No need to say that this is with forms enables with enforcers or not secure, but by default this is enabled to disabled. Okay, nice. What else are we going to do right now? So let's take a look at the difference. Yeah, it's basically the two paragraphs that we have here on the commit. Nice. So let's add man pages and lbconfig 1 here. This is going to be number 4 change for Linux. One second, please. Okay, so okay, so we were trying to make some commits so that we remove auto. Okay, so this is removed. Binary root fs. Okay, so okay, so let's go with the next one. So binary root fs, have we already done that or not? I don't think so. So binary root fs, we have the permissive stuff also around here. So there are the two places where this is, and basically what you want to do is to remove the auto stuff from here. Let's check the difference here on the live build. So yeah, auto is here, auto is here, and then later on 300. So this is the one that it's on the bottom. Yeah, so we need to find, because this is the Linux set files thing. So we need to find out, wait a minute. We need to find out another one at around 200, whatever. So 200. Where the hell is this? Maybe we can search for permissive. Oh no, wait a minute. Yeah, I have already done the ones on the top, apparently. So there's no need to do that. And these are the ones on the bottom, I guess. Auto disable. Auto disable. Yeah, so now we can see how auto has disappeared from here, and we are good to go. So I mean, this is a bit what's the name? A bit boring, but you know, you have to do that. So this is number 5. What else do we have on the commit that has this Linux stuff? So this thing here can be made smaller. This one here, nothing to do here. Chroots Linux. Whatever, enforce permissive. And here's the auto disable. So this is going to be Chroots Linux. Auto disable. Here's the disable thing. This is number 6. That's it. I mean, yeah, okay. Let me see, what else do we have around here? What else do we have? Have I made a commit? Yes, I have. Chroots Linux. So Chroots Linux, we have seen that there was an auto down here, and that's it. And now let's focus on this thing that it's config. So this has the new Linux stuff with Linux stuff, and this thing here, nothing to change. So we should be fine for this specific stuff, for the one regarding removing auto. Okay. So chroot. Okay, this looks like a copy-paste section from chroot firmware. There are the touchpads needed because the list of packages might be empty, and then grub was used on a non-existent file. Here you can choose do this thing. Okay. Yeah, so I'm just going to do that. there's no need to answer this because, you know, yeah, I mean, yeah, okay, so let's fix this thing. So chroot Linux staff. Sorry about that. So chroot Linux staff. Let me see. Ensure that this exists. Whatever, whatever. Here it is. Nice. Then that's it. I mean, hit diff. Hit add this thing, and now we can say that this is number 7. Okay, so this has been removed and whatever. Look at that. He says, see my comments in the files themselves, extended the value of lbboot append live during configuration. It has to say the fact that this and that. Oh, wait a minute. Let's reply about this. Looks fine to me. I have not tried it. No. Looks fine to me. It's fine. Squash fast systems. Okay, let's try to reply all of this. I don't think I can quote this thing because I don't know, doesn't have an option to quote all of this. So let's quote this thing manually and let's see how it goes. Maybe I cannot edit this thing. Yeah, okay, so let's why is not here this thing? Let's do reply here. Let's try to quote everything. How the hell I'm supposed to know if I'm quoting everything or not? Continue editing. Where are the lines? Maybe I should do this different way. Man, this is not easy at all. Yeah, okay. Let's remove all of this. Let's copy all of this. I mean, this is public. Let's try to quote online. Online quote text. There should be add quotes to text. Input text, quoted text. What the hell is this? I don't want to pay anything. Oh, I was... No, not quote. Left quote, right quote. Oh my god. Yeah, false quote. And then the left quote is this one. And then we also want to quote empty text. Wait a minute. This bullshit thing isn't working as expected. Okay, what about now? Why do you have this thing here? Right quote, I want it empty. I don't want I want it empty. Why do you choose a something removing manually? I mean, maybe copy to clipboard. You're using. Can I do this thing using? Can I do something like this? Have I been able to copy this thing by any chance? Yes, I have, because I am. So removing manually, it's going to be removed manually thanks to this nice tool. So now I can. Where's the double quote? It hasn't done double quote, because there was a double quote. Wait a minute, there's no double quote. Haven't I copied this properly? Maybe if you copy like text, there's no double quote. Oh damn it, there's no double. Why are you supposed to have? Why it more or less works when I paste it here? Okay, let me copy and paste from this one here. Hopefully this. Okay, and now I want to use this tool. Maybe I'm going to use another one. Line quote text. Line quote text. Maybe I'm going to use another one that quote to string. This is the only a string. Quote maker. Okay, let's use this stupid. Okay, now we have what we want to have. So hopefully with some trickery we can maybe be able to deal with this. Let's see if now this is what's okay. Now we have some double quote, so removing manually can be removed without any space, please. And now I can I can go into here and just, I mean, I'm not going there, I'm going to answer in the text. So let me see which is the one. So this is number 4, is the one I want to keep. Let me check if I have anything else, and I will just close it so that we don't have any confusing yeah. Let's try to maybe we can try to enforce markdown. Yeah, this is going to help us to see a bit better what's going on here. Wait, don't we have this thing? We'll keep kernel. Okay, so done. Well, I didn't expect this, but it makes sense. So yeah, it would be nice if there could be an official sort of an official array where you could add additional boot append stuff, additional boot append stuff, additional boot parameters, and then it gets squashed onto the final lb boot append variable. If there could be sort of official lb official maybe this is an idea for a live build improvement, because I also change the those boot parameters in other of my future what's the name, in other of my future patches of merge requests. Another of my future merge request, because I also add to those boot parameters in all of my future merge requests. Can you please tell it looks fine to me? Okay, so no need to reply to this. I mean, maybe the commit regarding, the original commit has something regarding to auto. The full mode is auto. This needs to be fixed somehow. We will see how we do that. Wait a minute. This package is policy core should be I have not tried it. Permissives in the host systems. You can generate a Linux image from a non-Linux enable host. So that either permissive or enforced in the host system. In the host system. Oh, wait a minute. Now I'm a bit confused about my statement. Maybe it was something that I thought it was needed back in the day, but that it's no longer needed. But okay, let me check on the so we have this Linux stuff. So Rescatux stuff regarding Linux. Yeah, these are needed. yeah, you can from an you need those packages in the host system, because otherwise some commands will be not found. You need in the host system, because otherwise some commands will be not found. If you don't enable Linux, well, there is no need for those packages to be installed on your system, on the host system. You can generate, that's the way I do it. That's the way I do it. Okay, so I was thinking to add the lb config man page Linux section. I was thinking to add under the lb config Linux the different Linux packages that need to enter if you are using the okay, I won't be adding such a list then. I mean, I didn't know that was a dangerous option. Was a dangerous option, and well, I have tried all my merge requests to work with that option being true or false. I might then tap only testing the true scenario then. Also, I thought that the option was intended so that you could create live build disks for a non-Linux system, just as BSD kernel and so on. I also think so that the option was intended so that you could create. Please notice that the current force. Yeah, I mean, then add a warning. I'm not sure what to add that warning, but I will try to add it somewhere. I understand that yeah, I think so. I think so. That way, Linux guys will be will have an easier way. It's a way of testing this feature with enforced mode being their target. So Linux support we will only went good. Yeah, I mean, X4 support for a hard disk image should not be difficult to do, but as you say, I had to cut the line somewhere. But as you say, I had to. But I have to. I had to keep it simple. Okay, so this then. What the hell? What the hell does he says here? Not really my focus either, but the package. Okay, so this is not really my focus. Not really my focus. Okay, so this. Oh wait. Wait a minute. I need to check what was my original text so that I can. What the hell was this thing? Tells me to install which is why but expect. So this should be something like this. Are you prompt? We are prompt to install them on your host system. This works the same way. I've seen other scripts are other scripts, LB scripts are being. This was I've seen other LB scripts. So I've seen other doing it. This works the same way. I've seen other scripts doing it. D3. So D3. Okay, so yeah, I mean, you are prompted to install them on your. But this I had to keep it simple. You are prompted to install on your host system. So that would be a work in progress. D3. Yeah, D3 is a work in progress. D3, which is what I expect. Work in progress. Yeah, I mean. Yeah. some Linux people complain about that, you can highlight me, and you can CC me, and you can CC me, and I will try to help on there with the Linux guys' help, of course. As it should be, D5 as it should be. Wait a minute. As it should be. Yeah, so D5, what the hell is D5? D5 is nothing. Yeah. Yeah, that's right. Oh wait, where the hell is this? Now I'm seeing I wasn't watching the chat, now I'm watching the chat. Yeah. Not using Linux option should not change anything. So D3, D4, D5. Okay. Yeah, I mean, where the hell is this? So Linux. Yeah. Okay. Not really my field of expertise, but Linux my share. Yeah. Yeah. I mean. Yeah. So this Roland Clavas said that this was okay or something like that. Here, so file context looks domain. Yeah. You know, there was this thing about the different outputs, which is here, so Linux. Yeah. Yeah, so the answer is, yeah, this is a whole new, yeah, this is to Linux specific, but I wanted to write it down so that it could be helpful for someone that tackles this problem. That that investigate, that looks into this problem. From the live build point of view, in my humble opinion, we are done. We should ignore that output. Okay, so now I'm going to answer all of this, you know what I mean? And thanks to that, this will be answered thanks to this answer. This will answer, and we are going to work on some of this. So if we go down here and we find this answer, which is to all of this, it's not an additional answer. So we can we mark this as resolved? No, this is not something that we had to review. So let's check how this is reviewed. Okay, so done. Well, I didn't expect the squash on the LB variable. Let's put the LB abound variable. Yeah, this was his text. I didn't have to do it like this. Okay, let's see. Yeah, so official array where you could add additional output parameters and squash into the you can generate a Linux image from this place. You need those. Oh, wait a minute. You need those packages. I think we can have an enter there. This Linux. Wait, where the hell is the answer? Yeah, I want an enter so that it's nice to read. You need those packages. And when we add in such a list, then no, was the interest option, but well, I have to try all my merge requests to work with that option being true or false. Might have only tested the true scenario. Although I thought that the option was intended so that you could create live build for them and so on. Not sure what to add that warning when we're trying to add it somewhere. That way is Linux. Yeah, X4 support. Okay, so yeah, if Linux if someone complains about that, you could say I would try to help on there, but I will also need the help of the Linux guys, of course, but I will also need the help of the Linux if I'm not able to tackle it. But I will also need the help of the Linux guys help. But I will also probably need I will probably need the Linux help. Okay, let's do this thing like this. Oh, okay. Oh, look at that. There's no. Yeah, this is to Linux specifically. I want to so that it could be helpful for someone, and so someone that looks into this system look onto this problem. From the live build point of view, in my humble opinion, we should ignore that output. Okay, I think we are Can we mark this as resolved? No, this was not a review, so let's add a comment here. Okay, so now we have replied. Okay, so look at that, 4 viewers, so it's probably only 2 viewers. You can say hello in the chat so that I know if you are looking for a separate group to this stuff. If you come from switch it to Linux, YouTuber guy or whatever. So we have 5 unresolved threads that I'm going to resolve when I squash all the commits and so on. So now, if I'm not mistaken, on all of the stuff that I have replied here, okay, additional boot parameters. You can I haven't this in the man page. Yeah, this is the warning. Okay, enforced acts for your prompt to install. This works the same way I've seen other scripts, LB scripts doing it. If someone complains, you go into, but I will also probably need so yeah, not should not. Okay, so this is the this is what we have to work on. So let's see how we do this. No, wait, new tab, please. Oh, wait, we don't have new tabs here. I thought we had. No, look at that, we don't have new tabs. Anyways, yeah. Please notice that the current yeah, even when using this thing, which is the minimal, do not boot into unusual prompt. Yes, rent account is locked, and a tested code path is used. Untested code path is used. Untested code path. I mean, it's actually tested. So let's see what are the different files that we change on this commit. So this is the default mode that needs to be fixed, and let's see if we can find any place. Maybe the man page is the right place where to put this thing. I mean, config. Yeah, config does not seem to have any description here. chroot/linux. No. chroot, binary root, fs. So I think this is something that you need to be using here on the main page. So yeah, oh wait, unless maybe we can detect here with that this is the Linux permissive. If Linux is enforced, then there's a warning that this does not work as expected. Instead of using this the main page, having it here. Let me read this properly. Where's the fucking? Please notice at a warning. Warning. Okay, so this is a warning, and stated code path is used. Okay, then I think that yes, we are supposed to be using configuration.sh. So let me check configuration.sh, and let's see if there's a warning somewhere. Like this. Okay, so echo warning like this. Look at that. Echo warning. So if this is true, then you say whatever. So this is what we want to be using. So let's make a bookmark just in case, and now let's search here. So validate config dependencies. Okay, there's a warning here. So this does not fail. This one fails with an error. This one fails with an error. And now we want to have another one here, which is this one here. No need to change any variable. And now we are supposed to be using this thing here, so Linux enforced. So warning, a value of enforce for option lbc Linux is now not to boot onto unusual live CD. And a value of enforce for option lbc Linux is now not to boot onto an usual live CD. Yeah, is now not to boot. This is supposed to be used. A value of enforced for option 11 is now not to boot for unusual now not to boot on unusual is known. It's now not to boot onto unusual live CD. Yeah, so and here we can have a to do. Isn't there any to do? Let's search for a to do here. Yeah, so remove this warning when enforced. Yeah, okay, so do we have a bookmark that it's helpful? So I guess that the idea is do something like to do remove this warning when enforced option. I mean, it's obvious you want to remove this option when this works. It's not a to do. I'm not going to add this as a to do. Is now not to boot onto unusual not to boot. Is not known to boot. Is now not to boot. Validate HTTP proxy. It was already here, if I'm not mistaken. So if we do some status here, and we diff this, we can add, we have this function thing, so this is 8. Okay, so now we have this Docker Linux dev 10 thing, I mean 9, and 9, and now I want to work with whatever. So let's see if we can manage to do this properly in the right place. So I want to check out an old commit from live build, so just before this thing, so we can have this, we can copy this name here, so we can check out this thing, and now this is going to be dev 10. Okay, then what we want to do is this thing that I do about the hit log, this thing, whatever. So it's actually what we want to do is to take this one here, def 9, and something like this, def 9 to here. So these are 11 commits, you know what I mean? And we need to find out how many of them do we want, or which is the one that we want to have here. So let's take a look. So wait, I need to do something like this. So here in def 9 we have all of this stuff that we have working on. So oh, look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 17, 18. So it's like 18 of them with the Linux support. So 18 of them. Let's try and see what the hell does. Can't I? Wait a minute, this is a bit confusing. So we want to have 18 of them. Okay. We want to have 18 of them. So the question is, the first one, which is the first one? The first one is FD whatever. Is this the first one I want to add? Let me see. FD. No, this is not the first one I want to add. I want to add the next one. So we don't want to have 18 but 17. So I want to add 40 AA. So we just have to do this thing like 17 and we should be fine. So now we are starting from 40 AA, and this is really nice. I can just do this thing for this commit here, this list of commit here's, then please do me cherry pick, and that's it. Now what I'm going to have right now in this dev 10 stuff is whatever we had before with all of this stuff. There's no longer any tag here regarding all the stuff, but we have this thing which can be squashed with all of this, and that's what we are going to do right now. We are going to rebase all of this till rebase. So I mean, if it was 17 commits, we should be able to do 18 commits with the rebase and see how it goes. So this needs to be done on dev 10. So let's check that we are on dev 10 right now. Yes, we are on dev 10, and this is 18 of them. Yeah, so we are not going to modify that, but what we are going to do is, I don't know, take all of this, put it here. Okay, here there wasn't a space, because why not? And so the idea is that you want to squash all of this onto single commit that regards Linux. Hopefully the other changes that were done to all of these files on the future do not have any problem with this. Let's see how it goes. So default mode is disabled. That's it. Default mode is disabled. And we can remove everything else. So the full mode is disabled, and that's it. That's it. So now this has been done in such a way that everything else that we had has been rewritten, and it has worked properly. So yeah, look at that. We still works with live ID support, so that's very nice. So this Linux support is what we want to push onto this thing. So we've got the configuration stuff that now is disabled. Nice. We have this enlist thing that we are using. We have this enforce thing. A value of enforce is now not abundant usual live CD. Yeah, okay, we no longer have auto. Binary root fs is like this, and whatever not to do is possible since parallel. This is the same thing here. Okay, and this is this thing, and we no longer have auto down here, so we are much better than before. And if this wants to work, oh wait, this auto thing here, I haven't, this needs to be fixed, so let me fix it. This is, what the hell is build config? I thought I didn't have to change anything, but this needs to be changed, so let me fix it. So scripts build config, so it should be this one, isn't it? So if I search for Linux, there's the auto, this auto stuff in here, which I'm going to remove. And now I can say something like this, and yeah, so this is like to add Linux support to, and then we can rebase. Yeah, let's do the same thing. Let's, even if we don't have to do so much, let's do the same thing. So this needs to go here, and we squash it, and we should be fine with that. So no need to have anything here, and that's it. So now live build, if we reload this thing, this Linux support should have everything the same way we had before, but now in scripts build config we don't have the auto stuff, we only have enforce permissive and disable. Okay, and yeah, so that's it. So we have checked all of this, and it's rather okay. So yeah. So now now that we have this commit here, we should be able to do this same thing in you know, in the master branch and so on. So let's try to do that. So the way of doing this is the way of doing this I'm sorry. The way of doing this is let me see. So we have this thing, we have this view update too. So I'm going to update this master branch first, and we will go from there. So there's this upstream master thing that I have here. I'm going to use it. So I'm going to pull some upstream master so that we are you know, at the very top. And yeah, if I'm not mistaken, we didn't have anything related to how to push this, or did we? So Linux push. So I can either use this thing here, or I can push from here, which probably the thing we want to do. So once we are in master, I cannot be in master. Once we are in master, we can create wait a second, this is Rescatux, sorry about that. We want to work on live build actually. We can yeah, we can copy this we update 2, and now it's going to be we update 3. Okay, so from here what we want to cherry pick it is our latest work on dev 10, where we have this commit that doesn't have auto and whatever. Okay, and it's really nice to have. So it's this commit here, the one we want to cherry pick in here. Okay, and once we have this thing, we want to remove the @Linux support branch that we have. We want to create a new branch called @Linux support. Okay, and then we want to push force into salsa push this Linux support thing, which should fix this thing. Okay, so now if I have done this properly, if we update this thing or whatever, we should see that. Okay, let me update this. If this thing has done it properly, did I do this properly? Force update, yeah. So maybe it should say that some reviews are outdated. So commits number 1 month ago. Maybe this needs to, maybe I need to reapply from my branch. @Linux support. Okay, 5. Maybe we have to wait a bit so that, okay, here it is. 1 commit from branch live team master. So this is whatever. Yeah, the latest changes, and this is the at Linux version, which you can compare with the previous version. So now we can start. Look at that. This is ready to merge. There's a pipeline status thing. Now we can start closing the stuff. So 2 replies here, 2 replies. Kristen, unfortunately. So to-do comment was added. So to-do comment was added as requested. So this resolves the thread according to me. Now we should have 4 unresolved threads instead of 5. So let's check whatever. Look at that. Resolve thread. You can use done. Resolve thread, add comment. Okay. Yeah. I finally removed auto and make disable the default value as you suggested. I removed as you suggested. Yeah, I removed auto and make disable the default value as you suggested. So resolve thread, add comment, and yeah, that's it. Look at that. Look at that. So what else? What the hell was this? It's okay. Remove those no needed lines as suggested. So resolve thread and add comment now. I mean, he says that th root firmware. Let's check if real quick if th root firmware. Yeah, it's done before Linux, so it's okay. Remove those only that's suggested, add comment now, and we resolve the thread. And there's still an resolved thread. What the hell is this? Collapse replies. Is this one here? Oh, I thought I could resolve this thread here. Okay. Yeah, so what I want to do is this 6. Please notice that man. Okay, I have added the warning as you suggested. Yeah, we can preview this, but so resolve thread, add comment now. Okay, so now everything, all the threads are resolved. We have one commit. I mean, it says 1 month ago, but it's actually, I mean, maybe I can update this and it will say that no. Okay, yeah, it says that it's 1 month ago, but actually is an updated commit. I mean, didn't know that. Checking pipeline status. Yeah, okay. So yeah, that's it. I mean, So I guess that he has to test it, check how it goes and so on, and give me more feedback if you want to. I mean, I could write a message, but we have already talked everything, so if it doesn't say anything in 1 week, I might ask him to review it again. So yeah, okay. So we have managed to do this thing for now. We are very happy about that. Yeah. So now we should be able to mark the complete list of to-do. So this is the polish, which we might do more times. So now we are going to resume live ID, although I think I'm going to end the stream for now because it's like 2 hours. Maybe I need some rest, I don't know. But what I want to do is to create a branch properly here. So yeah. So basically all of this needs to be here so that it's easier to see what the hell we have done here. So we need to continue with all of this, but the live builder stuff needs some help. So we had live ID def03, okay, which is here. So let me copy the name. And so what I want to do right now is to check out onto Docker. What the hell is this? Docker something. We should have a status around here. So Docker dev 10, which I think is the latest one. So Docker Linux dev 10, which is here, is our latest change. So we have this specific commit about Linux being updated, and then everything goes here, and we've got the live ID support, okay? And this live ID support should be exactly the same thing we have here. So this is going to become dev 4, so that we have the latest changes. And that's what we're going to do right now. We have dev 4, and so in all of this we should fetch dev 4 here. Look at that. We should check out dev 4. Yeah, I don't care if my local changes. Why are there so many changes? I'm not sure if I'm doing something wrong. Something like this. Now we are fine. So we want to check out dev 4, and we want to do this thing about reset. And once we have that, we want actually we want actually to build the package and copy it somewhere else, which is very nice. And we're going to try to build this thing. I mean, I will try this. So we have built this thing, and now in here we should be able to reinstall this thing, this new package that we have created. I mean, I could change whatever so that I knew that this is the right package to use, and now I can make Rescatux. I mean, let's use, you can see here like it's using Linux permissive. Let's use Linux permissions. I mean, I could use Linux enforced to see how it looks like, but you know. So for now, this is it. yeah, so we can write this down like to do, just check which is the branch, just check with the improved Linux support, so that just check with the improved Linux support, so that we know that our builds okay. But then thanks to make Rescatux.sh, so that we know that our builds so that we know that it still builds. Okay. So this is what we are supposed to be doing the next video, which will probably be today, but I'm not sure about this. So thank you very much for watching, the few of you that watch some bits of the video. Bye.